Welcome, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our 17th annual Atrium Health Has Talent Grand Finale. I am Fernando Little, Chief Diversity Officer for Atrium Health, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies. Even though we may not be celebrating in person together, trust me when I say we have a very special show planned for you. To all of you watching, we hope you enjoy the show. And to those of you working, we cannot thank you enough for all that you're doing to keep our patients safe and healthy, especially throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. All of our teammates' commitment to Atrium Health during this time is truly inspiring. I'd also like to recognize our teammates from across our enterprise who auditioned earlier this year. Thank you for showing up and sharing your incredible talents. We had an incredible turnout for auditions, and I'm excited to be here to showcase our 12 amazing finalists. So, without further delay, let's get on with the show. It's now time to meet our amazing judges, and so let's start with Miss Carla Redding Andrews.
Thank you, Fernando. I am so excited to be here in Charlotte to judge this great talent that we're about to see today. I represent Macon, Georgia. I am Carla Redding Andrews, the Vice President and Executive Director of the Otis Redding Foundation and the Otis Redding Estate.
It's now time to meet one of the legends of Charlotte in the theater industry, Miss Pat Heiss.
Hello again, Fernando, and thank you for the nice intro. Looking forward to this year for the Atrium Challenge with all the young performers that you have. I've been around Charlotte and in and around theater for a lot of years and looking at a lot of young talent, but we've got it right here, and I'm so looking forward to this year with Atrium.
And finally, let's meet one of our hometown heroes, Mr. Tyrone Jefferson.
Thank you, Brother Fernando, for that nice introduction. I'm Tyrone Jefferson. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm currently the executive director and the composer, arranger, trombonist for A Sign of the Times Band. One of the things I'm most proud of are my days with Mr. James Brown.
All right, judges, we're about to hear from Chantia Battle. She'll be singing The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston.
My name is Chantia Latrice Battle, and I am a patient services coordinator for Wake Forest Baptist Health in Winston-Salem in the pediatric subspecialty clinics, and I will be performing The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. I come from a family of singers and musicians. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, and so that's the gospel musical capital of the world, as they say. So I've been around music all my life. In fact, my mom told me at the age of 2, I started singing hymns in my sleep. So I've been singing ever since I can remember. I probably sing more than I talk. I think the most touching moments I have, a lot of times I get a lot of elderly patients on the phone and I talk to them, and the funniest part is usually they say, "Why are you so pleasant?" We've never met anybody so pleasant and perky at 8 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, sometimes just talking to them, and a lot of them don't have a lot of family around. And I don't know if it's just something in my voice or what it is, but a lot of times they talk to me, and next thing I know, they'll carry on a long conversation, having them say, "Thank you, I just needed somebody to talk to and somebody to listen," and knowing that whatever I've done, I've made a difference in their day and in their lives. That means the world to me. I love being in the recording studio. I don't get to do it very often. It was absolutely wonderful. The staff here made me feel very, very welcome. And, with anything that I do, I hope to do the best I can. I'm not perfect, but I hope I made Whitney proud. Hey, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I want to give a shout out, of course, to my wonderful family, to my coworkers, my supervisors, managers, directors, everybody who made this possible. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give him a sense of pride to make it easier. And let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of, it leads you to a lonely place. Find your strength in love.
Beautiful song. Didn't she blow you away? Blew me away. The greatest love of all, Whitney Houston. Miss Carla, what do you think about that performance?
Wow, her voice control was amazing, and I think she took the song and really made it her own. It wasn't just a Whitney Houston run. It was just her own rendition of what that song was, and I thought she was amazing.
Amazing. All right, judges, we're getting ready for a one-man band, a cappella, Dr. Edward Clark, all the way from Atrium Health Navicent, performing Route 66.
Hey, I'm Edward Clark. I'm the chairman of pediatrics for the Beverly Knight Olson Children's Hospital and also the medical director and chief of the hospital there at Atrium Health Navicent. And I will be singing Route 66 and putting a little spin on it with a little scat singing. As far as I can remember, I was in church choirs to begin with, I guess, and then school choirs. And then my brother, who's 8 years older than I am, he was in the jazz band and played drums. So that's sort of where I got a love for jazz. I play in 7 different bands currently. So I'm a doctor by day, a musician by night. Kids are wonderful. You never know what they're going to say. The most fulfilling is, putting a smile on their face, getting them healthy. Making a difference one way or the other. And also, half of pediatrics is making sure the parents are comfortable and at ease. Helping the children and putting the parents at ease is probably the most fulfilling.
Well, if you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Where you go through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty. You see Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Won't you get hip to this timely tip when you make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66.
Whoa, my foot is still tapping from Dr. Clark. He did that. He's a one-man band. Pat, what do you have to say about the one-man band, Dr. Clark?
I wanted to get up and dance. Talk about a standout as an individual performer. Oh my goodness. He knew what he was doing. He had control of what he thought those instruments were because did it sound like a trombone? Did it sound like the drums? Did it sound like the... Yeah. Wow, that's all I have to say.
All right, judges, our next contestant from Shiloh Family Medicine in Rock Hill, South Carolina, Danny Dees, singing Love on the Brain.
I'm Danny Dees. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina. I work for Atrium Health at Shiloh Family Medicine in Rock Hill, and I work there as a CMA. I've been singing since I was 3 in my little church choir, and I've sang ever since then. I've always loved music, and I developed a love for healthcare about 5 years ago. And the fact that they're both kind of meshing right now with this talent show, it's like the coolest thing ever because I'm getting to be around my work environment and talk about my healthcare passion and my music passion in the same sentence. And it's like very fulfilling, like my heart's beating so fast just even thinking about it. It's just, it's very, very cool that I'm getting to put my two passions together today. So I had a patient that he came in all the time and he was deaf. And every time he came in, he would just write on a notepad and talk to me. But he was so sweet, and he sprouted my passion to learn sign language. And, you know, I didn't see him for 6 months, and I had already been practicing and stuff. And the next time I saw him, I was signing to him. And he freaked out. Like, he was like, oh my gosh. And he started crying, and I started crying. And then by the time the doctor came in there, he's like, what'd you do to him? I was like, I'm just so happy. This is so cool. Like, you guys have made me feel like a rock star. It's an amazing experience, and the fact that you guys are doing this is just really, really awesome. I just want to say thank you to every single one of my teammates at Shiloh Family Medicine that have supported me, come out to all my gigs, I have so many coworkers that are so supportive, and they do everything they can to make sure I'm still doing what I want to do with my life. And without them, honestly, I think I would have probably stopped doing it a long time ago, but they've pushed me, and I hope they know that I'm forever grateful for them for doing that. And you got me like, oh, what you want from me? What you want from me? And I've tried to buy your pretty heart, but the price too high. Baby, you got me like, whoa. You love when I fall apart. So you can put me together and throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like, don't you stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just start loving me. Oh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yeah. And it keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain.
Love on the brain, Mr. Tyrone. What did you think about that incredible performance?
I loved her voice. I think she was in control the whole time, the creativity, the feeling. It was cool, very cool. So what did you think, Pat or Carla?
I thought her voice was angelic. I really did. Kind of a purity sound. You know, it just touched me.
Judges, we're in for a treat. An original song from one of our teammates, Megan Hirth, singing The Heart of a Nurse from the Greater Charlotte Region Corporate Operations.
Hi, my name's Megan Hirth. I'm a nurse manager with the resource team, and today I'm going to be singing Heart of the Nurse, which is an original song I wrote for the nurses. Ever since I was a little girl, I just loved music. I was orphaned as a teenager. Music was like therapy for me. Gosh, I've been a nurse for 13 years. The heart of a nurse transcends any specialty. And really the inspiration behind this song was last year in 2020. I was a new clinical supervisor. I got to see just heroic acts every day. And I thought, well, how cool would it be if I could come up with a song like a tribute to them? So this song just is a snippet of those moments that we all experience and that the nurses experience. I've had patients that I've sung to, like the cute little old lady with Alzheimer's who broke her hip, and got to sing to her and sang "You Are My Sunshine," and she totally calmed down. I'm really excited. I feel like it's very surreal to come in here and somebody does your makeup and all these lights on you, and it's been really amazing. I'm just overwhelmed. I think it's a really cool experience, and how cool the Atrium would invest in this experience for us. It really makes me feel treasured and valuable from our company. I just think it's so cool. I just want to give a shout out to all the teammates that I get to work with every day. This is for you. I'm just so thankful for all of y'all. This is a dream come true.
Through pandemics and hurricanes, tornadoes and racial strain, I hear the heart of a nurse beat on. when fear was high, empty streets, cities closed, so many lonely. I hear the heart of a nurse beat on. It says improve health, elevate hope, advance healing for all. Improve health, elevate hope, advance healing for all. They left the comfort of their home to comfort those all alone. Hear the heart of a nurse beat on. With facial sores from the masks they wear, hidden smiles 'cause they truly care. I hear the heart of a nurse beat on. Oh, they ministered peace through the storm. They hugged that patient all alone. They braved disease and risked their lives so that your loved one might survive. Thank God the heart of a nurse beats on. Improve health, elevate hope, advance healing for all. Improve health, elevate hope, advance healing for all. Improve health, elevate hope, advance healing for all. Oh, thank God the heart of a nurse beats on.
How powerful the heart of a nurse. When you think about everything that our nurses are doing on the front lines during this pandemic, what a powerful song. Miss Carla, what did you think?
I thought it was amazing. The song, the language, the lyrics were just so perfect for everything that we're going through right now. I think Megan's great, and plus she plays the guitar. I love the guitar.
Our next finalist from Atrium Health Mercy, the outstanding Tia Jackson, singing All I Ask.
My name is Tia Jackson. I'm a referral coordinator for Women's Center for Pelvic Health at Atrium Health. I will be singing All I Ask by Adele. Coming back for my second time is like surreal. Like it's a great opportunity, but it's like, okay, I came in second last time, now I gotta win it all. Music is powerful because it's therapeutic. I feel like any emotion that you have, there's a soundtrack to it. For example, I did Hero, and one of my coworkers heard it, who had just lost her brother, and it made her cry. Actually, one of the assistant coaches had just lost her mother, and she cried as well. So it feels good knowing that when I sing, it touches people. This opportunity makes me feel Atrium Health proud because we're still able to touch lives with our gifts outside of our normal work area. I'm excited. Like, just the opportunity to just be here again, it's just, I'm speechless. I want to send a huge shout out to my family at Women's Center for Pelvic Health. I love you guys. Also to my biological family, my daughter Mia, my son Jordy, and my mom, and my brother, my sisters. Thank you guys so much for all your support.
My heart at the door, I won't say a word. They've all been said before, you know, so why don't we just play pretend like we're not scared of what is coming next. We're scared of having none. nothing left. Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you, hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I never love again?
I hope you grabbed hold of your heart, because I'll tell you, my heart melted in that song. Tia Jackson back with us again. She's phenomenal. Pat, what did you think about that?
Oh my, captivating and powerful. You know, good control on her high notes. And the thing that I always am impressed with is that I can understand every word. That's so important to me as an audience member or judge or whatever. But a clear voice that never sounded forced or pushed, but well balanced. Amen.
Amen. Judges, the diversity of this year's talent is amazing. You're about to hear an outstanding spoken word performance from Deashana Logan from Corporate Security.
My name is Deashana Logan. My stage name is Pinnacle the Poet. I am a security officer at Atrium Health, and I'm performing Brokenhearted, which is a spoken word piece originally written by myself. I decided to perform that piece today because I'm really big on mental health, really big on making sure that people have good mental health, but nobody ever really talks about the dark side of mental health. That was one of the reasons why I felt like I needed to be able to share that because with the pandemic, people have struggled in their mental health, and I think coming out of the pandemic, it just gives people a sense of hope to, number one, know that you're not alone. People have struggled just like you have, and sometimes it's a scary conversation to have, but just to know that there's somebody else out there that's not afraid to have that conversation, I think that people should really be able to know that. I don't have the words for the experience today. I really don't. And as a poet, we should probably always have words, but I literally am speechless. This is worth more than any first prize win, anything. This was amazing. I think that the Atrium Health really went above and beyond in investing in us as employees to see who we are outside of work.
They told her that things would be okay, and ultimately they would be, but right now, she suffered with thoughts of suicide, the what-ifs, the could-have-beens of what life could be. She suffered mostly from a broken heart. From many things in particular, but really just from life itself. They told her if she gathered all her problems and put them on a shelf, if they really wanted to meet up with her, they'd be there when she got back. And as she turned the key to unlock the door to her home that day, there were her demons staring her in the face, and this time she couldn't run away. She stood there face to face with her past, and he brought up things like she was never quite loved right from birth, or the fact that she had a baby at 17, so she would never quite be what men expected her to be now, or the one person she knew for sure loved and cared about her, she ran him off at 19, and that's when things got worse. She walked in the shadow of her past all her life. She stood there face to face with suicide, looking him in the eye. She conversated with him, contemplating on whether he would conquer her or she could conquer him. She sat down and had dinner with both of them together. Their charm and their wit made her feel better, but in the back of her mind, she knew that dancing with demons was direct definition of flirting with death. They told her things she wanted to hear, like, I love you and everything is gonna be okay. One kiss from me will make it all go away. Inhale, exhale, breathe easy. My heart can't take another break, and as you can see right now, my life is at stake, so why don't I just make this easy on the both of us? And God spoke back and said, baby girl, I know your heart is broken, and I know you feel less of, and I know you feel like you were bred into a family with no love, but when I created you, every strand of your hair, I counted them by number just to make sure it fit the circumference of your head, your eyes. The sparkle in your eyes, I made sure it reflected directly off of my sunlight, your smile. The width of your smile, I made sure it was the perfect length to light up the room when you walked in your heart. Baby girl, your heart, though broken right now, when I first created it, I stamped my name on it so that when people saw it, they knew it belonged to me. And if you look deep within through all the broken pieces and the stains from sin, there my name is still intact. So why can't you trust me? You've trusted everyone else and allowed them to break you. Why can't you trust that I'll mend you and make you? Why can't you trust me? You said yourself that I'm the same man that came down off my throne for you. You said yourself I'm the same man that suffered the torture of watching my one and only son being beat, nails in his hands and feet, pierced his side for you. So of all people, me. Why can't you trust me? And that girl sat back and all she could do was cry. And as the tears rolled down her face, God picked up the pieces of her shattered glass heart, broken and cold, held it in his hands, made it whole, and held it close to his. And he said, I promise you that this is where it'll stay, as long as you promise not to stray away. And ever since that day, I found a friend in Jesus, and though my life is still not everything that I want it to be, my worship, it sustains me, it mends me, and it makes me. And when I feel life trying to break me, I remember the day that God picked up the pieces of my shattered glass heart, broken and cold, held it in his hands, made it whole, and held it close to his. And he told me, baby girl, you will never, ever, ever find another love like this.
What a powerful way to capture the struggle of mental health and how important of an issue it is right now. Tyrone, how did that performance grab you?
It was great. Her words were powerful, timely.
We hope you've been enjoying the show so far. I know these performances have brought a huge smile to my face. Now let's see your smiling faces. Take a selfie with the special background on your screen and post your selfie to your social media using the Atrium Health #talent hashtag. We may not be together in person, but we're together in celebration. Show those selfies. Judges, we have another outstanding performance from our finalists. Our finalists are awesome, aren't they? And this one is not gonna let us down. He's a pianist and a vocalist singing Like a Circle, James McBride from Levine Cancer Center.
My name is James McBride. I'm an RN clinical supervisor at Levine Cancer Institute, the Moorhead campus. And today I'll be singing Like a Circle by Benjamin Abraham. I work in radiation oncology, so cancer patients. We have them all ages, from infants all the way up to, end of life type of palliative care. And so it's really rewarding in a lot of ways. But especially when we have the kids, it's very moving, especially when you can get them to a better place than when you met them. But that's not always the case. So it's always about finding those moments where a win for someone may look a little different for someone else, that maybe their future doesn't look the same. So it's rewarding to, even in a bad situation, find ways to comfort family members or the patient themselves, and find those little moments that you can laugh together and find joy in what's happening in the world and in their life, and just being there for them. Oh, I think that anybody that works in healthcare or science or anything that's very right-brained, it's important to have a hobby that's very left-brained, just to kind of keep yourself balanced, have an escape from whatever's happening during the day, and just have a way that you can express whatever you need to express, being in healthcare, through something artistic that hopefully will help somebody else and inspire them and make them feel better. So I think it's important, but it feels really good to be able to kind of do that at work.
But I won't love like this again, because it wears the heart too thin. So make my love like a circle, no beginning and no end. Give me love like a circle, and I'll be happy then. Make my love like an ocean, as deep can be. My might of heart enfolding you, your heart defining me. Is there anything so awesome as the fury of the sea? The violence was beauty for a moment, but I won't love like this again. It changes with the southern wind, so make my love like a circle, ground on which I can depend. Give me love like a circle, and I'll be happy then. I seem to live in straight lines. My life is made of straight lines, always before or behind. I can't escape the straight lines. So make my love like a circle, oh, and teach my heart to mend. Give me love like a circle, and I'll be happy then.
I told you he was awesome. Musician, singer, outstanding talent here at Atrium Health. Carla, what did you think of the performance?
Oh, I thought he was amazing. His vocal abilities are just astounding. They're just amazing. And I always love to see the balance between science and the brain when it goes over to the art. So I was amazed by his performance.
Amazing. Thank you, Carla. Judges, we have another outstanding finalist from Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, Miss Christina McIntosh, singing God Provides.
Hi, my name is Christina Robinson McIntosh. I work at Wake Forest Baptist Health in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, in the Department of Pharmacy. I don't just sing to sing. It is not just singing for me. I like to do it, I enjoy it, but I do recognize it's a God-given gift. And I'm thankful that He chose to give that gift to me. And I'm thankful for the door that God has opened through Atrium Health for me to share that gift. I currently work third shift now, so we cover pediatrics from 11 to 7. Any traumas that come in the ED, it comes to Central Pharmacy. Any emergency surgeries, we have to prep and prepare and be ready at any time to make sure the patient is taken care of. And at any given time, Central can be called for extra meds that are in a code tray when a patient is coding, and you have to run. It's literally, you're running to that area. And it's times when my heart is just racing. And because I work compassionately and I care for the patients, I'm thinking about someone's family is getting ready to get a call that's gonna change their life. So ask myself, what can I do? And that what I can do is pray, and pray that hopefully they'll be able to bring the patient back where the families can say goodbye. When I pray, God comfort their hearts and prepare them for what they're about to hear. And there's been times when I've actually had to go in the bathroom after running a code tray to get myself together, because it's not just a job. These are people's lives. So I just want to encourage families that have loved ones in the hospital and they've been there for months on the end and they can't get to them. There are people there that care and that are working, and we're believing that God will bring them out and that whatever bills they have, those burdens will be lifted. That's why I chose the song I sang today, God Provides.
So tonight, close your eyes, there's no more need to fight. Watch God provide. He will provide before your eyes. He will, he will, he will. So tonight, close your eyes, there's no more need to fight. There's no more need to fight. Watch God provide.
If you didn't feel compassion all over that song, I don't know what you felt. But Pat, what did you say? What would you say about that performance?
Well, as far as a great overall performance, a strong, rich voice. And again, you know how I feel about enunciation. And it was so clear, so perfect. And her projection, her control. So, as I said moments ago, just a great overall performance for me. I loved it. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Our next finalist is Shanice Powell from Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, singing Need You Bad.
My name is Shanice Powell. I am a patient service representative at Wake Forest Baptist Health, and I will be performing Jasmine Sullivan, Need You Bad. Well, my dad started me singing in the church at 6 years old, and I pretty much fell in love with it. The reason I chose this song today is because it's one of my favorite songs, and when I perform it, I feel free, fun, and just excited to perform. One of the things I love about my job is meeting new people, and I have a board at my desk where I have conversation starters where it's just quotes. They're funny, they're inspirational, and we have, conversations before they leave my window so that their visit won't seem rushed. Being able to bring my music and my work together is amazing. It makes me feel excited, I feel honored, I feel amazed, I feel accomplished today. I just want to say thank you to my dad for seeing something in me at 6 years old to say, hey, she needs to start singing. And I'm so glad to be here today, and I know he's proud of me.
Hey baby, where you deal with? We come through a lot of things, So I'm to you. Me make one little mistake, you undone us.
You just let's go. If I had you back in my world, I would prove that I could be a better girl. Oh, if you let me back in, I will sure enough never let you go again. Hey baby, I was I'll do it all for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Judges, I have to be honest with you. Shanice had me in a groove, like a little bounce. I know you probably wanted to bounce with me, but Tyrone, tell me, what did you think about Shanice's performance?
Well, I dug her performance. I liked her cadence. I liked the music. It was right on for me.
Right. Pat, I know you probably wanted to bounce too.
I did. I was bouncing.
You were bouncing. Judges, do you believe that Atrium Health has talent?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. We have another outstanding finalist coming to us, Mr. Marcus Singleton, singing Never Lost.
Hello, my name is Marcus Singleton. I work at Atrium Health. I work in the coding department, and my job function consists of me performing Medicare audits. And today I will be performing Never Lost by Torrin Wells and Elevation Worship. Today I chose Never Lost because it has a great message. With my faith, I believe that no matter what you face in life, like even now we're facing COVID, I still believe that God never loses any battles. My Atrium Health proud moment would have to be the moments when I make my leadership team proud. And I think the most recent thing was my competing in the preliminary talent show, and my leader was excited about sharing, hey, Mark has won. And to hear them always make such a big deal out of me competing or doing anything within the organization, that makes me proud. That makes me very proud, because it lets me know that I matter and that I'm not just a number, and that they support you. They're not looking at you as just the work that matters, but outside of the work. We see you on a personal level and your talents, your gifts, and that makes you feel really good. There are a lot of people that really support me and would like to hear from me again, so I thought it was very important to get out there and do it again.
Such an easy thing for you to do. Your hand is moving right now. You are still showing up at the tomb of every Lazarus. Your voice is calling me out. And right now, I know you're able. My God, come through again. You can do all things. Yes, you can do all things but fail. 'Cause you never lost the battle. No, you never lost the battle. I know you never will. Oh yeah. Everything's possible by the power of the Holy Ghost. A new wind is blowing right now, breaking my heart of stone, taking over like a Jericho, and my walls are all crashing down. And right now, I know you're able, and my God,
while bringing your whole self to work means a whole lot. And I believe Marcus showed that in his performance. Carla, what did you think about Marcus's performance?
Man, he is just an effortless singer, and that's what I see in him. I mean, there's just no struggle, no vocal ability that he can't reach. I just think he's an amazing vocalist.
I agree. We've celebrated the diversity of talent in this year's Atrium Health Has Talent, and we have another instrumentalist today, Mr. Brian Weir. He's playing the piano, Ode to Joy, from Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist.
My name is Brian Weir. I work for Wake Forest Baptist Health, where I'm a financial counselor, and today I'm going to play the piano, a song by Beethoven, Ode to Joy. When I was a little kid, I started with piano lessons, and my parents paid for me to take lessons each year and got me involved in music. And by middle school, I was ready to quit. I wanted to be outside with my friends. I wanted to play sports. And my parents would say, get back in there. God's given you a gift in music. Keep using it. Keep practicing. And, I saw getting better and making improvements. And then when I got to college, had the opportunity to take some music classes and started falling in love with the flautist in the front row and married that lady. And we do music to this day, and our kids are involved in music, trumpet, saxophone, and flute. And so it's become a big part of what we do and who we are. I'm thankful for the opportunity to work at Wake Forest Baptist Health because it gives me an opportunity to work with people, with the community. Most of the people that we see are sick or are scared, nervous, their family's worried about them. And so we get to come in, meet with the family, talk about next steps that they're gonna take, and give them a little bit of hope for what's gonna happen once they finally get out of the hospital room. Thanks to everybody at the Financial Counseling Department at Wake Forest Baptist Health, and to my family and my church and my students. I wanna do my best for you guys today.
I tell you that Brian gets me every time. He's an awesome pianist. I wish I could play like him. I play, but not like Brian. And it was just wonderful to hear him. He always gets me. I heard his audition. He's wonderful. Pat, what do you have to say about Brian?
Well, first of all, the piano is my absolutely most favorite instrument. Sorry, Tyrone. But, he was light, airy, and powerful all at the same time. And how many times you hear that at a wedding? I'd like to get married all over again so Brian could play as I'm walking out the church.
Our next amazing finalist is from Atrium Health Union. It's Miss Amy Yarborough singing Rise Up.
My name is Amy Yarborough, and I'm a sonographer at Atrium Health Union, and I'll be performing Rise Up from Andra Day. My dad's side of the family were very musical. The family played instruments, they all sang, and so it came natural to me. I listened to all different kinds of music, and then when I started my current church where I'm at now, someone asked me to join the choir, and I've been doing it ever since. Today I chose to sing Rise Up because I really love the lyrics to the song. She doesn't try to mask or discount the ache or the pain anyway. She's going to rise up in regardless of it. And that really resonates with me. There are a lot of days it's really hard, but just like the song says, you know, we rise to that occasion even when it's hard and difficult, and that's my favorite part. I love working with patients. It's my happy place. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to get to have the chance to come in here from a place where I work that supplied all this awesomeness for me today. I really enjoyed it because I love my job and I love to sing, and it's just a beautiful mesh of it all together, and I'm having a good time. Thank you.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we can walk it out. Mountains, gonna walk it out. Mountains, and we'll rise up. I like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up and do it 1,000 times again. And you.
If you're not uplifted from that, I don't know what will uplift you. Amy nailed it. I feel like she nailed it. What about you, Tyrone?
Amen. She nailed it.
She nailed it.
That's right.
All right.
You know, when something makes your skin tingle a little bit, you know, like that, I don't know what that's called, but that's when it reaches me like that, that's a thumbs up. That's 3 thumbs up.
There you go, Tyrone. Okay, wow. I think we've brought a whole new meaning to Atrium Health Has Talent this year. We have some seriously talented teammates. I'm glad I'm not part of our panel of judges who have the tough decision of picking our first, second, and third place winners. While the judges tally their votes, we have a very special message and performance for you. And so it is truly my honor to introduce Atrium Health's President and Chief Executive Officer, Gene Woods.
Elton John once famously said that music has healing power because it has the ability to take people out of themselves for a little while. And I have to say that music for me has always been like this little escape, a way to clear my head, a way to get rejuvenated. And I hope this talent show did just that for you, that it's been a little dose of inspiration, of rejuvenation, and a little break from the challenges everyone has gone through this past year professionally, but also personally. Above all, I hope you see what I see, that the Atrium family has so much heart, has so much soul, so much talent, and that I'm just really bursting with pride to be working with all of you. And as I've often said, I want this to be an organization where you can bring your whole selves to work. And that's what I love about the amazing musicians and artists you've just heard. They're bringing their whole authentic selves to work, and that in of itself is a healing thing to experience. So when I was asked if I could do a song for this year's talent show again, I thought about a song I wrote 30 years ago about the importance of bringing people together, of people coming together, despite any differences or any challenges that we may sometimes have. And it made me reflect on the hundreds of teammates that I've rounded with, that I've interacted with, and I just wanted to pay tribute to. So this song goes out to each of you, every one of you. Thank you so much for all you do and continue to do. Thank you to your families too for the challenges they have had to endure because of your service to our patients and to our community. The song is called We Can Work It Out. Everything connects, it's how it all begins. But with fear and hate, problems generate. It's time to change the season. We don't want to be forever standing in the dark. We must learn to stop and look and listen to our hearts. What I'm saying is, we can work this thing all out together. We can work this thing all out together. Try to unfold fact and superstition. Stop the damage, let's repair. Lift up people everywhere. You got to find a reason. We live and learn again to live and just live. Yeah. Love is the solution, so you got to stay on the positive. Here's what we're saying. We can work this thing all out together. We can work this thing all out together. Yes, we can. We can work this thing all out together. If we only try. We can work this thing all out together. Come on. Woo. Come on, Mama. Break it down. We can work this thing all out together. We can work this thing all out together. Everybody sing. We can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Live in harmony. We can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out.
I am truly speechless. I know I've said it before, but we have talented teammates at Atrium Health across all levels of our organization. Thank you, Gene Woods, for sharing your heartfelt words as well as your passion for music with all of us. Bravo. Our judges have tallied their votes, and we're ready to announce the winners of the 2021 Atrium Health Has Talent Grand Finale. Are you ready? First, leading up to our show, we have 2 special awards that allow our teammates and executives to be the judges. Those internal votes have been tallied, and it is my pleasure to announce our People's Choice Award winner is Danny Dees. Our Executive Choice Award winner is Chantia Battle. And now, the results from the amazing panel of judges you heard from earlier. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Our Atrium Health Has Talent 3rd place winner is Christina McIntosh.
Do you remember when you auditioned for Atrium Health Has Talent? Yes. Well, guess what? You got 3rd place. Congratulations!
All right, it's time to announce the 2nd place winner. Our Atrium Health Has Talent 2nd place winner is Marcus Singleton.
Let me tell you about this year.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna tell you about this year. This year we had 80 contestants.
Yeah.
Judges narrowed that down to 12. And today we'd like to present you with the 2nd place person. Alan, look at this, baby, huh? Woo! Look at that.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Wow.
All right, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm sure you might be able to hear my heart beating fast. I think I hear your heart beating too. Our Atrium Health Has Talent 1st place winner is Tia Jackson.
Hey, we have a special presentation for you. Guess what? What? 1st place.
Came in 2nd last time, now I gotta win it all. feels good knowing that when I sing, it touches people.
Congratulations to all of our winners and finalists this year. You are all outstanding and make us so Atrium Health proud. Teammates, friends, families, and community supporters, we may have not been together in person like we had hoped, but this has been extraordinary. 12 amazing performers representing Macon, Georgia, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and the greater Charlotte region. 3 incredible judges, a special performance from our President and Chief Executive Officer, surprise patrols, and so many very important connections to our Atrium Health mission to improve health, elevate hope, and advance healing for all. I'd be remiss if I didn't call special attention to the more than 70,000 teammates across our enterprise who are bringing that mission to life every day, especially throughout the COVID-19 pandemic and with the increase in patient volumes. As we close out the show, we leave you with a song that ties directly to our mission from one of our finalists, Megan Hurth. Thank you for sharing this special moment with us, recognizing talented teammates, and for supporting Atrium Health.
And hurricanes, tornadoes, and racial strain, I hear the heart of a nurse beat on. When fear was high, empty streets, cities closed, so many lonely, I hear the heart of a nurse beat on. It says improve health, elevate hope, advance healing for all. Improve health, elevate hope, advance healing for all. They left the comfort of their home to comfort those all alone. Hear the heart of a nurse beat on. With facial sores from the masks they wear, hidden smiles cause they truly care, I hear the heart of a nurse beat on. Oh, they ministered peace through the storm.